Hello to everyone who likes gardens and walks, and today we have another exciting walk inside National Trust property Basildon Park and House. We've managed to visit this place in 4th of January 2024 and it was absolutely amazing. Of course, and property and also timing, because first it was just half a day, not stormy weather, because the weather at the moment just horrible. It's walls of water, lot of flooding and very strong wind, but half a day it was relatively quiet. And another thing, it was the last day with Christmas decoration. After that, a lot of properties of National Trust closed to remove all Christmas decoration. Anyway, we were very lucky and I'm happy what I can show you this amazing house and these amazing decorations. Basildon Park estate was bought by Francis VI in 1771. Sixth had made his fortune in the East India Company and required a home befitting his status. He demolished the old house and employed architect John Carr to build the Basildon mansion you see today. John Carr was heavily influenced by the revival of the classical style and Palladianism, which took its inspiration from the Italian Renaissance architect Andrea Palladio. The sixth family owned the house until 1838. After that, from 1838 to 1928, the Morrison family owned Basildon Park. In 1952, Lord and Lady Leaf bought Basildon Park, which had been badly damaged during the war. The couple set about restoring the house sensitively to its former glory, with the addition of modern-day comforts such as central heating, a contemporary kitchen and bathrooms, and you will see it. But before visiting the house, we decided to stop at the restaurant. The food was good, the coffee wasn't, the place was beautiful, you can see it, and what I like, it's microwave. If you have children, you could just warm your oven food. How sweet is that? How thoughtful about visitors. Very pretty courtyard. I can imagine how beautiful to have your meal in spring or summer. Okay, now we are going to see the house. After Morrison family, it was quite difficult period for the house. Fast changing of owners and tenants, wartime. It involved a lot of work to return the house to former glory. The Lord and Lady Ailif filled the mansion with antique founds in auctions and from other derelict estates, including Panton Hall, which was also designed by John Carr. They enjoyed many parties with friends during their 25 years of the mansion house before moving into the South Pavilion and gifting the property to the National Trust in 1978. The couple didn't have any children. Would you like table like this for your office? I'm so happy that we managed to visit the property in the festive days because atmosphere was just fantastic. Dining room just incredible. And yeah, it feels like fairy tale to be here. Everything not just pretty, it's very elegant. Look at this Christmas tree. Like I mentioned, the feeling to be here, it was like to be in the fairy tale. But I should mention what this year all National Trust properties were decorated with fairy tale theme. It was very pretty decorations in Poston Lossey, and I couldn't manage to go to Vines, but I read what they have theme from Nutcracker. But this dining room, this decoration, it's just amazing, absolutely amazing.
And the smells coming from the kitchen, they're quite. I'd love to
Where
sit there.
would the kitchen be?
At the moment, with the restaurant is downstairs, and there's a 1950s kitchen on the second floor. Where
But
it would have been originally, I'm not sure actually, to be honest.
Possibly would have been.
Yeah, probably downstairs. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good. I've only just started, so that's a good question. I should find out what that is.
It's impressive.
Yes.
The other new guys have been here a long time, so they'll probably be able to tell you where it was. But there's a more modern way upstairs. But one thing I can tell you is the ceiling is not original. It was actually painted in 1991. It's the money that the National Trust was able to get, they paid somebody to recreate the
So
ceiling.
what was it based on original design?
Yes.
They found documentation.
As far as I know, yes. Yeah, the original was Dante, and I'm not sure why they chose these musician muses, but they did. But it's in the style that keeps on the original walls. So, but the artist also painted the set paintings when he did the ceiling.
So the walls were painted at the same time, yeah?
The inside bits were painted
okay.
at the same time.
Medallions,
I think the
yeah.
outside is quite original.
Okay.
And
It's
the
a bit
curtains.
strange for a dining room.
Yeah.
The theme.
It was used also in the film Pride and Prejudice with
Ooh.
Keira Knightley. It was cleared and made into a dance hall.
Why? Yes.
You could badly cut your
I can-
swirling
I can-
around in
yes,
their
I can
dresses.
imagine
And,
that, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
strange,
it's
but
good to
yeah.
Another great room. Look at the mirror. The size is just huge. Very sweet presents under the Christmas tree. Beautiful paintings and gorgeous crystal chandelier. The ground floor, the floor for the parties and guests, was grand and beautiful, but I more keen to see living quarter, bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchen, and here you are. It's again very grand, very generous proportions of the rooms, and furniture is just beautiful. But also it's very cozy. There is feeling what owner just left it, and it's somewhere close, maybe next room. Hello. Beautiful view from the windows. It is very interesting and beautiful Chinese screen. The craftsmanship just amazing. I can imagine how long people were creating this screen and also what level of skills they had. It's just spectacular. Very nice bathroom. Very unusual screening the toilet. But this room just blew my mind. I never seen something like this. And I asked to tell about this room more one of the volunteers. Look at these shells. They just, each of them piece of art. It's just amazing. And corals as well. Very beautiful and unusual room, and its story just fascinating. We have abalones here. It's the most amazing room in the house for me. Of course, I like dining room as well. It was nobody who could explain something, and the lady in next room was busy for a while, so we just was wandering around and looking at the room of the owner and the bathroom, which was quite impressive. You can see it. I like the arrangement.
Big tray.
Yeah.
They have a mixer house.
I apologize. I just wanted to ask, could you tell me a little bit about the room with the shells?
I'll have a go. What were you
Well,
interested?
in general, why this collection? And
So the collection started with Lord Iliff's mother.
yeah.
She did a lot of travel and brought back quite a collection of seashells herself. And when she and her husband passed away, the then Baronet Lord Iliff, the third Lord Iliff, discovered this collection in the back of a wardrobe. So they basically had that room done in order to kind of celebrate her collection. Really.
What period it was?
So that would have been after 52, sometime. So the Lord Iliff and Lady Iliff bought the house in 52. So I'm not sure that there is a book in there actually.
Oh yeah, I haven't noticed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So was it 1952? Yeah.
So Lady Charlotte died in 72.
Okay.
And the collection was put into storage by her son, who's the late Lord Iliff that owned here, and gave. When Lord Iliff gave Basildon Park into the care of the National, he also gave the shell and sea fossil collection. So it's the National Trust catalogued it. It is generally considered one of the finest private collections on show to the public.
Well, it's amazing collection. It just some shells just like a piece of art.
They lived in this. This is Lady Iliff.
Very
and they
pretty.
lived in the South Pavilion until they passed away, but they handed over the house in 1978 to the trust.
Okay. Okay.
And then she died in 2007, and he passed away in 96.
So and now all property belong to National Trust.
Yeah, they had no children, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. I like the kitchen. It's just like hello from mid-century, and of course the scale is too. Just space for everything, not like kitchen in our days. It's very spacious room. Maybe they had more of this, because this finish, it's very mid-century. I forgot the name of this surface, but there is particular name.
Formica.
Yeah, Formica, yeah, Formica. Very nice parkland is surrounding the manor house, and of course you could appreciate it even better from this terrace. Like I mentioned, the fairy tale theme is on all National Trust this year, and it's not just in the house, it's continuing in the garden as well.
The creatures.
Would you like to relax?
I did. Something very pretty just down the alley.
Like I said earlier, today is just 4th of January, but it really feels like spring. A lot of flowers, very mild weather. We've even seen large, very big mushrooms in the woodlands.
It's real.
Unfortunately, the weather forecast was for heavy rain in 15 minutes, and we have quite a long drive. So we decided just hit the road, and we were absolutely right. It was our first visit. We never been before here, and of course it's very nice contender to visit it in spring or summer. I'm looking forward. If you like the idea to revisit this beautiful garden or visit another beautiful places in England or abroad, please subscribe for much more beautiful walks. If you like this video, put your thumb up, and of course I will very appreciate if you will leave your comment. Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye bye.